Graves for Giulia.
This is her first match back since Roadblock. How do you think she will be able to come? Really, what was her first setback since debuting here in the WWE?
I think mentally, Giulia has already solved the problem. We heard it in the video package moments ago. Rematch, no friends. It's not about friendships. What's it about, Booker? What is this game about?
It's about checks, man. It's about checks and championships, dog.
You know, Book, I come to you as well. Someone who has won a plethora of world championships, TV championships, tag team championships. How do you think Giulia's mindset is coming into essentially what is her rematch for the championship she lost in New York?
No, this is all about going out there, like I said earlier, righting all those wrongs, going back to the top, taking no steps other than going straight to the top of that mountain, and that is winning this title tonight, knocking Stephanie Vaquer off the top of the mountaintop. Can she do it? Can she do it? Yeah.
Look, I already told you, I put a whole paycheck on Miss Parker tonight.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
Well, Graves, it sounded Tuesday for Miss Parker. She takes great pride in being homegrown here in NXT.
Jaida Parker may not have the accolades, may not have the globe-traveled resume of the other competitors in this matchup, but that's a testament to the Performance Center and the coaches and how much damn hard work Jaida Parker herself puts in to get herself to this position in such short order.
First one to gain pinfall submission will win the NXT Women's Championship. Could it be this woman? Because Graves, you talk about the journeys taken by some. Jordynne Grace's journey has certainly prepared her for this spot.
I'm about to say something that probably won't be very popular. I need to see something big out of Jordynne Grace tonight. This is a woman who has coasted off of her reputation for long enough. Tonight, Jordynne Grace can shut a lot of people, myself included, up by winning the NXT Women's Championship. Otherwise, we're going to hear the story, and it's just like so many others. You scratch and you claw your way toward the top, but if you don't sit at the top of the mountain, Book, does it really matter?
I totally understand what you're saying, but we're talking about Jordynne Grace. We're talking about the juggernaut. Once she gets rolling downhill, she's almost impossible to stop, my man.
Through the smoke, you see the Dark Angel. Are the odds in Vegas too much for her to overcome, however, in this match? 25% chance she retains.
You ask a lot of people, the odds are certainly against Stephanie Vaquer, but if you ask the Dark Angel herself, she wouldn't want it any other way. The NXT Women's Champion demanded this situation. She demanded it be a fatal four-way.
True. And this is the first WrestleMania weekend. The first WrestleMania Saturday, competing at Stand and Deliver for all four of these women, and they do it under the spotlight for the NXT Women's Championship. Only thing left to do is to go to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from Tokyo, Japan, Giulia. Next, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jaida Parker. And from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace. from San Fernando, Chile, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer!
Well, you hear the passion from our ring announcer, but for Mike Rome after that, he might get carded somewhere here in Vegas later today.
He'll get in the ring with those 4 dangerous women. He's about to get hair under his arms and start having all kind of different thoughts.
Again, it's the first one to gain pinfall. Submission will be victorious. Unlike what we saw on Countdown to Stand Deliver, this is not an elimination matchup. This is one fall to a finish, and it's all for the Women's NXT Championship.
That in and of itself might be the most dangerous issue for Stephanie Vaquer, because she doesn't necessarily have to be pinned to lose her championship.
Well, all 4 starting to swing away here in this matchup. Last time these 4 women shared the ring was in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. And there is Jordynne Grace, who, Graves, again, you said needs to show you something. This is someone who is a 3-time TNA Knockouts champion.
But this is a what have you done for me lately business. That's my point. I've been impressed with everything Jordynne Grace has done thus far, but the time has come. Wait, cover here by Grace.
Kick out.
The time has come, in my opinion, for her to show a little bit more.
Jordynne Grace made a choice to come here to NXT, and that is to create the legacy that she's trying to build. She's done everything in TNA. Right now, she's looking to do the same thing here in NXT, and that's win championship gold, and she has that opportunity here tonight.
Jordynne Grace, who chose NXT based off this championship, based off the competition, just like the other 3 women that are in this ring at this juncture. And it was The Undertaker who said it last night when he inducted his wife, Michelle McCool, into the WWE Hall of Fame. The women of the WWE right now are taking things to a whole new level.
No doubt about it. Jaida Parker right now showing exactly what he meant by that.
Parker coming right in to try to take out
Dragon
2 for
sleeper.
1, but yeah, and again, now it's
Counter.
Oh, nice takedown, and again, Giulia, Stephanie Vaquer, friends, they got quite the history here in NXT, but it was Vaquer who beat Giulia for the Women's Championship, rolling her up, and another near fall.
No love lost between these 2, man.
A great deal of professional respect between Giulia and Vaquer, but when gold is on the line, there are no friends. Temporary allies at best, and here we go, another stare down between La Primera and the beautiful Madness.
Last time we saw these 2 face-to-face in a match, it was New York City, theater at Madison Square Garden, both championships on the line, and in that night, Stephanie Vaquer walked out with 2 pieces of gold.
And there's a part of Giulia that was humiliated by that. Giulia was such a proud NXT Women's Champion. Losing her gold might have done something to her mentally.
I mean, Giulia came here highly touted, and she did exactly what she said she was going to do, and that was to go out there and win that NXT Championship, but losing it, had that done something to her?
Well, Grace just kind of ran right through, showing that juggernaut persona. You know, and Booker, you've defended a championship under these sort of rules. What was your championship strategy if you were Stephanie Vaquer?
If I was Stephanie Vaquer, I'd do exactly what she's doing right now. Try to take this match into the deep waters where that cardio is going to come into play. And trust me, it's hard to do that.
Look, I remember when you used to do that on the ropes.
Yeah, right.
Booker also one time tried to talk about his submission moves, and right now rolling right back through, looking for the victory to retain in a near fall.
What are you saying? An arm bar is not a submission move. That's just, I mean, come on.
Jordynne Grace right now looking in. Charging in is Vaquer.
Oh, wait a minute.
Little miscommunication
No,
right there.
that was
Vaquer
Vaquer trying to run a misdirection on Jordynne Grace. That was smart by the champion.
And
but
able
Grace
to
didn't
take
fall
advantage,
for it.
rolling right around from behind, shoulders
bad
down. Near fall, boom, big kick to the arm. And now showing some strength of her own is the women's champion.
Belly to back suplex from La Primera. Taking a moment.
Into the cover, hook of the leg, Parker breaking the, did you notice after that belly to back suplex, Vaquer kind of move around that left arm a little bit after that first shot from Jordynne Grace a few moments ago?
Certainly something to pay attention to as this one unfolds. Big kick by Giulia.
Giulia is so impressive. And is there an inch of her, though, Booker, that just wants to get back and beat Stephanie Vaquer, or is she really focused on winning the title at the end of the day?
I think she's truly focused. I think Giulia came here for one reason, and that was to be great. And to be great here in NXT, you got to have championship gold around your waist.
Look at Giulia just unleashing hell in the form of chops at the expense of Jaida Parker.
Quite the strikes from the beautiful Madness, who follows it up. Knock it down, Parker, into the cover. Hook of the leg, tunnel on the line. And near fall.
Talk about Giulia. Look in the eyes of Giulia right now. She's totally intent on going out here with a purpose tonight.
So with that book, are you seeing a different sense of urgency in the former champion?
No, I am. And I think that urgency is go out here and do exactly what I need to do at the right time to win the championship.
And Jaida Parker back on top, but not for long. Again, Graves, dangers of a four-way matchup.
And never take your eyes off of any of your opponents. They keep your head on the proverbial swivel. A lot easier said than done. And a little disrespect from Miss Parker. I like it.
Looking to put championship gold around her waist. Finally here in NXT. But what will the biggest hurdle be maybe in this matchup for Jaida Parker? Is it that experience? Because she's already talked about everyone else and what they've done around the world.
You know, I think like Corey said earlier, being in this position and not knowing is going to be the greatest asset for Miss Parker. Going out here and thinking you can do it might propel you to actually going out there, walking out, and the new. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we was going to see something.
The gun, didn't he?
We're going to see something, Book. We're going to see something. I don't know what, but it's going to be good with a T at the end.
Gut.
Giulia getting knocked down. Parker, thought she was in control, but again, so quick as Vaquer. What made her a double champion here in NXT, the current and reigning women's champion here in NXT. Now maybe looking for a superplex of some sort. Trying to negotiate around, and Jaida Parker right now trying to do her best to hold on to that top rope, but in comes Giulia. But I don't know if Jaida's gonna be able to hold on. And there comes the Juggernaut from out of nowhere. And now, whoa, you talk about power.
She's not gonna do that, is she?
What in the world?
Oh my God!
Double blockbuster from the top off the shoulders. That was like a doomsday double blockbuster device. Innovation on display.
Wow.
Check this out.
From the shoulders of the Juggernaut, Jaida Parker delivering a double block.
Cover. And back to the live action.
And again by Grace.
Another near fall into a third cover, looking for the title. And,
Here's the unfortunate part. Jaida Parker, as breathtaking as that move was, may have harmed herself as bad as her opposition.
I tell you, she had to have knocked all the wind out of her body on that landing, Corey.
Yeah, high up on the shoulders.
Shoulders down one more time, and this is Vaquer. Nice counter.
Oh, wait a minute, man.
Grace! Overpowering!
Jordynne Grace leaving Book feeling some kind of way.
And now up on the shoulders.
The Juggernaut,
What
man.
goes up must come down. Giulia rising up, running right back in. And this is what, Jordynne Grace had talked about why she's here for this moment, for this title, to prove herself, to prove doubters like Graves, said earlier.
Too much power.
To show what she can do on the biggest weekend of the year, the biggest stage NXT has to offer. Grace right now in control. Wow! German suplex with a Northern Lights twist. Grace covering Parker, center of the ring, and Vaquer breaking it up.
Try to order one of those at the bar later. Look at this power from the Juggernaut. But now Stephanie Vaquer able to survey the situation.
All four women trying to regain their composure, but it's the Dark Angel who is rising.
A chance of La Primera throughout T-Mobile Arena, trying to soldier forward the NXT Women's Champion.
Giulia, arrivederci.
Didn't get as much of it as I think she would have liked. Either way, it certainly stunned the champion.
But again,
here comes Giulia.
Back to the four-way stipulation. Other bodies were up and around. It might not have done Giulia any good, but she was able to clock Vaquer for a moment. Charging in, and Parker. Whoa, wow.
Headbutt by Giulia just turned out Jaida's lights.
I don't know if Miss Parker saw anything at LSU quite like the beautiful Madness, who took maybe a little bit too much time. Jordynne Grace right now flying right up. We don't see Grace leave her feet often, though.
Certainly not the Juggernaut's wheelhouse. Giulia comfortably perched on the top. Big drop kick takes down Jordynne Grace.
Missile-esque, wiping out the Juggernaut. But turn around, and what do you see?
Here we go.
Two of the very best in the world trading strike for strike.
Oh man, Giulia uncorked that right. Made the champion weaken the knees for the moment.
That deep water I was talking about earlier, guys.
We got a couple of great white sharks in here right now.
And it's Giulia who's on top. Giulia beating down the champion. Almost knocking out the champion. And the referee in great spot. Derek Sanders right on top. Does not want to just call this match. He was in there to see Vaquer can still fight. And now Giulia. Oh.
Giulia wants the Northern Lights bomb. Vaquer able to put on the brakes.
A couple of body shots, big knee to the midsection. Snapmare taking Giulia right over, and oh, Booker!
Oh, baby. Are we gonna? Wow! Come on!
Yet again, Giulia able to counter her close friend, her ally, someone she knows better than anyone else. Could that be the final stop? Cover to almost saying regain her championship, but again, man, two other women in this match.
Blockbuster by Parker takes down Jordynne Grace. Now Jaida turns her attention to Giulia. Miss Parker with a Samoan drop.
She's in the right place at the right time. Can she pull it off right now?
Is this Parker's moment again? Champion does not need to be factored in the decision to lose the championship. A new champion the last 2 years has been crowned. 3 of the last 4. Is it Jaida Parker's night? She is single-handedly taking over this matchup. The moment is not too big for Miss Parker. Talking some smack and backing it up.
Triple stack.
She's stacking them up.
Is it going to be a triple stack?
Oh!
Miss Parker teeing off on all 3 opponents.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. High stepping. High stepping. Oh, yeah. Now go to grab the Tigers. Oh, yes.
Looking to put gold around her waist. Miss Parker in the driver's seat.
Jaida needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal right now. She's got the opportunity.
Guys, everyone's wiped out.
Can she be the
Connected.
champion? Can she
Into
be the
cover.
champion? Can she be the...
Titles on the
Here we go.
line. Hook of the leg.
Wow.
You got to give credit to Stephanie Vaquer, able to kick out in that moment, but that is why she is champion.
As we take another look at the triple stack from Jaida Parker. But Jordynne Grace now has regained enough energy to
That was a little bit of a
get a
hypnotic.
hip check.
Yeah, but she didn't get all of it. A little bit of a short one. Grace, though, got rocked. Parker now trying to take advantage. Looking for a submission. Parker right now looking around Giulia. Is back to her feet. Giulia charging in. Oh! Crucifix and wait.
Oh, look at this.
Triple submission. Who's gonna tap? Is Grace gonna tap? Is Parker gonna tap? What is gonna happen in this moment? Double submission locked in center of the ring. Sanders are official again in great positioning. Looking around, look at the bridge by the champion.
Well, right now, everybody's got to be just hoping that
Oh no!
that the opponent they had the submission locked on would be the first to submit.
Yeah, I think I said triple submission. It was a double submission. Bodies roll contorted, looking for the SVB. It was countered. Jawbreaker, though, connected. Super kick under the jaw. Grace certainly rocked. Vaquer is standing. Giulia charging back in. Oh, eat the feet. And Vaquer, boom!
Meteora in the bottom turnbuckle rocks the world of Jaida Parker. And one for Ms. Grace as well.
Looking for maybe a third. But Giulia popping right back up. And here we go again.
This is a fight right here, guys. This is a fight for the ages.
It's all about the NXT Championship. Dragon screw out the corner.
The confidence.
Cover. And hooking the same leg she just whipped. And kicking out was Giulia. And look at that Booker. That could be a damaging effect right here late in the game.
Let me tell you, that could be an ACL, an MCL tear, or anything right now. Being hurt is one thing, but being injured, that's something totally different, man.
Maybe looking for the SVB, but again, Snapmare taking her over. Vaquer!
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah.
La Primera calls that the Devil's Kiss book. And
The Devil's what?
Kiss.
the devil's kiss. It looks like she's going to be doubling it up.
Are we going to do it again? Are we going to see it? Oh, yeah.
Obviously, that's all we needed for you to finally wake up this morning here in Las Vegas. Turning around Vaquer. Big suplex.
Wait a minute. One
Trying to
time.
float over.
One time.
His
One
heart
time.
can't take it. He didn't take that much
One time.
medication.
One more time. One more time. Here we go, baby. One more time.
NXT Women's Championship is on the line. Vaquer is in control at this moment. It's the biggest weekend of the year. The spotlight is on the best division in the world, and the one who's at the top is Vaquer.
Here it comes, SVB!
SVB countered by Giulia. Maybe looking for a backslide. Giulia trying to counter. Former champion's got the shoulders down near fall.
So close.
Back up, boom! Another knee under the jaw. Giulia now trying to fall in. Vaquer, though, rolling to the outside. But look who's up. Coming from behind. Big back fist. Can she get it in? Boom!
Oh, yes!
Beast mode activated. Hypnotic. Miss Parker now. This could be that moment. This could be that moment. Hobbling in.
And
Hoisting up.
Fight through the pain.
Jaida, no. Giulia, though, sliding right back down. Shoulders down. Title on the left.
Oh!
Man.
That was so close.
That was super close. And it's a first one again. Pinfall submission. Gourd buster from Parker. Charges in. Bam!
Hypnotic.
That connected onto Giulia. Into the cover. Look at Vaquer.
Spiral tap.
To the spine of Parker. Setting up for the SV. Oh, back though, trying to give out. So much damage has been done. Finally able to hit that SVB on Miss Parker. And Stephanie Vaquer retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
I'm going to steal something you have said many times, Graves. Try to follow that.
Incredible effort from all four women, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. But La Primera establishes dominance once again. Look at this high-impact train wreck from all four women. Jaida Parker with the triple stack teardrop. On numerous occasions, it appeared as though each woman had their chance to steal the gold. Jordynne Grace activating beast mode. Jaida breaking it up with Hypnotic, but an SVB from a weary, tired, exhausted champion gets the job done for the Dark Angel on the grandest stage NXT has to offer. Tonight, the Dark Angel stands and delivers.
There's many more women's championship matches this weekend, but the Dark Angel just proved why this division is the best in the world.